Hi everyone, welcome to another video. I'm Viola and I'm passionate about skincare and teaching you how to practice good skincare habits. So in today's video, I will be talking about how to build a good skincare routine. So I will split this topic into two parts. The first part will be in this one, which is about a basic skincare routine, or rather the essentials that you need in a skincare routine. And the second video, which will probably come out in the next month or so, will be about more targeted or specific skincare products like essences, toners, and serums that you can add on to your skincare routine. So in this video, I will also add some product recommendations for each category. And by the way, I live in Singapore, so all the products recommended will be products you can find in Singapore, either online or in stores. And I will also list all the product names in the description below. Without further ado, let's dive right in. The three most basic parts of a good skincare routine is cleansing, moisturizing, and sunscreen. So the types of products used for each category depends on your skin type and also the environment you live in. In addition to these basic steps, you may wish to add serums, essences, and toners depending on your skin's needs and also depending on your own personal preference. So I'll call these extra steps skincare supplements, which I will discuss more in my next video. But for now, let's just focus on the basics. Okay, so the first part of any good skincare routine is cleansing. Now you may think to yourself that that's pretty basic, but cleansing can be different depending on your skin type, depending on your environment, and even on your own lifestyle, whether you use sunscreen or makeup, and even on the time of the day, like whether it's morning or night. Okay, so let's start with the morning routine. So in the morning, for oily skin types, you might want to wash your face with a cleanser, and it's important to choose a gentle cleanser so that you don't over cleanse your skin. So when you cleanse your face, you don't want that squeaky clean feeling, even though you're tempted to just strip off all the oil and grease from your face. The squeaky clean feeling tells you that your skin might be over cleansed. And when you over cleanse your skin might overcompensate by producing even more oil that you will want to wash and rinse and get rid of all over again. So that's why it's important to choose a gentle, non-stripping cleanser. So for product recommendations, I highly recommend the COSRX Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser, the B Lab Matcha Hydrating Foam Cleanser, the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, the CeraVe Foaming Cleanser, and the Purito Defense Barrier pH Cleanser. For normal to dry skin types, you might not actually need to wash your face in the morning with a cleanser. So it really depends on how your skin feels. So if your skin feels dry or just normal and okay, you might just want to cleanse your face with water in the morning. However, if you feel like your skin feels a bit congested and you want to give your face a better cleanse, you can go for a gentle cleanser. So I recommend similar cleansers to the oily skin type with a bit of changes. So there's the B Lab Matcha Hydrating Foam Cleanser, the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, the Purito Defense Barrier pH Cleanser, and the La Roche-Posay Tolerating Dermal Cleanser. So just a disclaimer, my skin type is more oily combination. So the only experience I've had with dry skin is when I've been to cold and dry winter kind of climates. So what I recommend here is based on my experience in these climates and also based on product recommendations and reviews from people who actually do have dry skin. Now in the evening, cleansing should have two steps. The first step should be an oil-based cleanser or a micellar water to remove any sunscreen residue or to remove makeup from your face, followed up by a gentle cleanser to remove any leftover residue from the oil cleanser or from the micellar water. Now this is also called double cleansing. Now why do I need to double cleanse, you might ask yourself. The first thing is because you have to use a sunscreen in the morning. And when you use a sunscreen, sunscreens are very adhesive to the skin, and the only way to properly remove sunscreen is by using an oil-based cleanser or a micellar water. And for those of you who use makeup, you cannot really cleanse off your makeup thoroughly and properly with just a cleanser alone. So you will have to use a proper oil-based cleanser or micellar water. And even if you have oily skin, it's also okay to use an oil-based cleanser because you're only going to leave it on your face for about 30 seconds or so, and then you wash it off with water. And anyway, you will have to follow up with a normal cleanser to remove any residue so that your skin doesn't get irritated and you don't get any clogged pores at the end of the day. Okay, so you might ask yourself, why is there a need to cleanse so many times in the morning and in the evening? The reason why is because you need a properly cleansed face in order for the next few skincare products to be properly absorbed into your skin. And the other reason is that if you leave your sunscreen residue or makeup residue on your face overnight, that will lead to a lot of skin irritation and also clogged pores, and it will damage your skin over time. So cleansing is extremely important. Okay, so how do I use these cleansers? For oil cleansers, you need to start with a dry face. So don't wet your face yet. You pump the oil cleanser into your palm or your fingers, and then you rub it all over your face to break down all the makeup and sunscreen, and then you wash it off with water. For micellar water, you will need cotton pads. Either the reusable ones or disposable ones is totally up to you. So you will soak the cotton pad in micellar water and swipe off your sunscreen or makeup on your face, and you might need about 2 to 4 cotton pads depending on how dirty each pad is. And if you're going to remove eye makeup with micellar water, you want to leave it on your eye for about 5 seconds or so and gently wipe it away after 5 seconds. Okay, so for the first cleanser product recommendations, I recommend the Eye Unique Calendula Complete Cleansing Oil, the Purito from Green Cleansing Oil, the Innisfree Olive Real Cleansing Oil, the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil, the Inkey List Oat Cleansing Balm, and the Bioderma Sensibio Micellar Water, also the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. And now for the second cleanser. After cleansing your face with the micellar water or the oil cleanser to remove all your makeup and sunscreen, you will need to follow up with a second cleanser. Now this cleanser can be the same cleanser that you use in the morning, or it can be a treatment cleanser if you're treating acne. So most acne treatment cleansers usually have BHA, which is salicylic acid, or benzoyl peroxide to kill and fight acne bacteria or to remove any oil from your clogged pores. So for product recommendations, I recommend the COSRX Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser, the B Lab Matcha Hydrating Foam Cleanser, the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, the CeraVe Foaming Cleanser, the Purito Defense Barrier pH Cleanser, or the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. Now for oily, acne-prone skin treatment cleansers, I recommend the CeraVe Salicylic Acid Cleanser, the Inkey List Salicylic Acid Cleanser, the COSRX Salicylic Acid Daily Gentle Cleanser, the Wishtrend Acid Duo 2% Mild Gel Cleanser, the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Cleansing Foaming Gel, the Differin Daily Deep Facial Cleanser, and the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. For normal to dry skin, I recommend the B Lab Matcha Hydrating Foam Cleanser, the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, Purito Defense Barrier pH Cleanser, Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser, La Roche-Posay Tolerating Dermal Cleanser. And for sensitive or dry acne-prone skin treatment cleansers, I recommend the CeraVe Salicylic Acid Cleanser, the Inkey List Salicylic Acid Cleanser, the Wishtrend Acid Duo 2% Mild Gel Cleanser, and the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cream Cleanser. After cleansing, it is important to moisturize. Now, most moisturizers contain hydrating ingredients and occlusive ingredients to lock in moisture to your skin. Now, the type of moisturizer you choose depends on your skin type and also depends on any existing skin conditions that you have. Lightweight gel moisturizers or water cream moisturizers would be more suitable for oily skin types or for combination skin types, while heavier cream moisturizers would be more suitable for drier skin types. If you prefer to have a minimalist 3-step skincare routine, you might want to opt for moisturizers that contain more active ingredients that would be beneficial for your skin. So these ingredients would include antioxidants, brightening ingredients, or soothing ingredients to help with any skin conditions that you are trying to treat. But if you are the kind of person who prefers to layer on multiple skincare products, you might just want to look for a moisturizer that simply hydrates and moisturizes. So some of us with oily skin types might wonder, do I really need to moisturize my skin? And the answer is yes. Okay, so sometimes when you don't moisturize, your skin gets dehydrated. And when your skin is dehydrated, it can produce more oil to overcompensate for the dehydration in your skin. So when you moisturize, you balance the oil and water content in your skin, and your skin functions normally and healthily. Nowadays, many sunscreens are formulated with moisturizing and hydrating ingredients as well. So in the morning, you might not actually need to use a separate moisturizer if you are going to use a moisturizing sunscreen. So depending on how your skin feels, if your skin feels moisturized with just the sunscreen alone, then go ahead and skip the moisturizer. However, if you feel like your skin needs more moisture or if it feels dehydrated, you might want to put in a moisturizer before applying a sunscreen. Okay, in the morning and evening after cleansing, while your face is still damp but not wet, apply the moisturizer on your damp skin. So you don't need much, you might just need a pea-sized amount like the tip of your finger. So you put it on your fingers and you gently spread it all over your face. For product recommendations, for oily to combination skin, I recommend the Crave Beauty Oh So Simple Water Cream, the COSRX Hydrium Green Tea Aqua Soothing Gel Cream, COSRX Ultimate Moisturizing Honey Overnight Mask, the Inkey List Multi-Biotic Moisturizer, and Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Aqua Gel Cream. For normal to dry skin, I recommend the COSRX Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask, the Inkey List Vitamin B, C, and E Moisturizer, the Inkey List Peptide Moisturizer, CeraVe Moisturizing Cream, First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and Ceradan Skin Barrier Repair Cream. And lastly is sunscreen. No good skincare routine is complete without sunscreen, and sunscreen is the most important part of any morning skincare routine. So any product that you use on your face or any skincare treatments that you go for will be pointless if you don't protect your skin from UV rays. So I can explain more about sunscreen and go deeper into sunscreen in further future videos, but for now I will just give an overview and briefly cover why you need sunscreen and how it works. So there are two main types of UV rays that enter our atmosphere and damage our skin. So there's UVB for burning, which causes sunburns, and UVA for aging, which penetrates deeper into the skin to cause cellular damage. So even if you're going to be indoors all day, or even if it's cloudy outside with dark clouds in the sky, you will still need to use sunscreen because UVA rays can penetrate through the windows and the clouds to damage our skin at the cellular level. So I would recommend using two types of sunscreens if you can, one for indoor and one for outdoor use. But if you only want to use one sunscreen, or if you only want to buy one sunscreen, I would recommend buying a lightweight sunscreen that would be suitable for outdoor use as well. Outdoor sunscreens typically tend to be waterproof and long-lasting, especially if you live in a country like Singapore where it's hot, it's humid. The moment you step out of the house, you start sweating, and yeah, that is why you would need a waterproof sunscreen so that it will stay on your face for a longer time, and even if you sweat, it will still be there, and you can be guaranteed that your sunscreen will still protect your skin even though you are sweating. Indoor sunscreens tend to be much lighter in texture, and they don't necessarily have to be waterproof or water resistant. I typically would never recommend anything lower than SPF 50, mostly because many of us tend to under apply sunscreen or we don't apply enough sunscreen. So if we choose a higher SPF, even if we don't apply enough, we'll still be getting a little bit of protection at least. So how much sunscreen to apply? Generally, the recommendation is to use about a quarter teaspoon of sunscreen for your face and a quarter teaspoon of sunscreen for your neck and ears. Or you can also use 3 fingers. So you apply a line of sunscreen across your 3 fingers like so, like 1, 2, and 3, and then apply that amount of sunscreen to your face, and then apply the same amount of sunscreen to your neck and ears as well. So for product recommendations, for outdoor sunscreen, I recommend the Bioderma Photoderm Max Aqua Fluid SPF 50 with a UVA protection of 24, La Roche-Posay and Thelios Shaka Fluid Unscented SPF 50 with a UVA protection of 46, and the Skin Aqua UV Super Moisture Milk SPF 50 PA 4+. For indoor sunscreens, I recommend the Crave Beauty Beat the Sun SPF 50 PA 4+, the Iope UV Shield Sun Protector XP SPF 50 PA 4+, and the Can Make Mermaid Skin Gel UV SPF 50 PA 4+. In summary, a basic skincare routine comprises an optional gentle cleanser, an optional moisturizer, and a non-negotiable sunscreen for morning, and for nighttime, there would be an oil cleanser or micellar water, a gentle cleanser, and a moisturizer. So in total, there would be about 4 products you would need for a basic skincare routine. I hope this video has been helpful. Some of my friends and family have been asking me how to start their skincare routine, and I've been giving them one-on-one advice. And then I thought to myself that maybe making a video about this would be helpful and beneficial for most people, or for many people who are also thinking about how to start building their own skincare routine. So for today, I've covered the basics. Do stay tuned for part 2, where I'll cover additional skincare products like serums, essences, and toners that you can add to your skincare routine to target any specific skin concerns that you might have. So if you like this video, smash that like button and remember to subscribe. See you next time!